Hello, everybody. My name is Dio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, coming to you live from round one of the Gen Con World Open Qualifier here. For this round, we have Josh Kueffer. I'll go ahead and get that in the overlay now. Josh Kueffer out of Wisconsin versus Brendon Osmann Deymann out of Canada. Again, getting that into the overlay. I will say it's going to be a little slower on the uptake when it comes to the overlay because no assistance today, as well as, it's not my tournament, so I don't have access to TTT. I can't just copy pasta. I just can't copy paste things. I have to type it in all manually. But you know what? We're going to be okay here. We're going to have a good time. And before we get going too far, let's go ahead and thank our supporters of the stream. First and foremost, our patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Quarter 2 and 3 swag is shipping. You should be getting a shipping notification very, very soon. So make sure to keep your eye out on your email. Shout out to Curl Paw Creators, 20% off sale, no code needed. And thank you to Asmodi for supporting the stream and paying for our internet here at Gen Con. Shout out to them. Looking forward to a great tournament. So let's go ahead and start breaking down these lists. We have DFS 081 for Josh, General Grievous, Cad Bane, and Jango Fett. Before we go too far as well, we're playing Assault at the Satellite Array. That is our objective for this round. You want to be within range 0 to 1 of those fancy dancy Gold Squadron podcast objective markers so that you can get a point starting in the second round. So they just went ahead and wrapped up the first round. We're going into round 2 of this game. On the other side, Brendon has brought Han Solo in that customized. Nope, these names are switched. Let's fix that real quick. Sorry about that, friends. And little copy paste can fix that right up. There it is. All right. And now we're good to go. I was I was saying their names as they were visual to me, not to the camera. Shame. Do you think I've been doing this for a long time? Anyway, no foul, no harm, no shame. Let's keep it going. So Brendon has the Separatist Squad, General Grievous, Cad Bane, Jango Fett out here, just being able to support all the things. We are going to go ahead and take a look at what our options are here. DFS 81's got those Discord missiles hanging out at the bottom of the screen. And you have, of course, Jango Fett. That is going to be probably one of the hardest pieces for Josh to deal with in this matchup. Trick Shot, Jamming Beam, Electro Chaff Missiles, Savage Oppress, False Transponder Code, Contraband Cybernetics, Slave 1, and Veteran Tail Gunner to be able to get that bonus attack out of the back. Now, Josh, on his side, he's also brought a Trick Shot ship. That's Han Solo. Watch out for those extra dice. Okay. And it looks like we're going to go ahead and do another player roll. There we go. Looks like Brendon's going to be the first player again. So they're going to go ahead and get started with the system phase. All right. They're just going through their triggers right now. And it looks like we are ready for activation. Let's go in step by step, checking all those initiatives. And here we go. DFS 081, going to go ahead and go 2 forward. It's going to be in range to control that objective. And and independent calculations taking those double calculates. Now, before we get too far, let's go ahead and have everybody at home play Choose Your Champion. It's that time. Make it happen. Choose Your Champion is live right now. Should see that come up in the chat. Cad Bane here at Initiative 4. Banking will end up being most likely in range of that objective token as well. And I see we have some stray points given out. Let's go ahead and fix that. That was from our last game. And it looks like Bosk is planning on jousting Django, DFS 81, and Grievous there at the bottom of the board, controlling, or attempting to control those objectives. Gonna focus on Bosk. I think Bosk might end up being out of range of either of those objective tokens. Remember, large and medium-based ships do count as 2 ships for the purposes of scoring for the objectives. And Q9 coming in. Expect a reinforce, most likely. Now, this Q9 is a little bit different flavor than some of them you see out there. Sometimes you see Q9 with the child. Not on this one. Shout out to everybody who has dropped some subs already. We have 16 of you who have done it. And Clem77 being the latest ones. Is that the Paint Wars Falcon? It sure is, making an appearance here on Gen Con. Now, a quick note about our games. We are at Table 1 per the instructions of Asmodee. We're at Table 1. So we will be riding Table 1 all this weekend. We'll see if we can get some variation as we go here and there. But just so that you are aware. And it looks like Django got aggressive here. Big sweeping move. They're at least going to be contesting that objective there. It seems like the bots are not working right now, unfortunately. We're going to attempt a boost. All right, so Brendon going to be prioritizing positioning for Django, offensive positioning over control of the objective. This boost will fit, but will take him out of range 1 of the objective token. Now, still going to end up trading shots with Bosk, but is now out of the arc, for sure out of the arc of Q9. We're going to go ahead and take a turn here with that beautiful Wakanda Forever Falcon. You can watch that Paint Wars episode on our YouTube channel. I know a lot of folks, a lot of fans of Paint Wars asking where's the next season. To be straightforward and honest, the production costs got way too high for how we were doing it. So we have to re-examine how we're going to do it. We have a whole nother season worth of amazing ships. I want to get that content out there. Just gonna look a little different than what it did in the past. Now, since we don't have Choose Your Champion working, we can do a very informal poll here. Go ahead, type 1 or 2 in the chat. Who do you think has the advantage here? Brendon with the Separatist would be 1. Josh with a 2. That's how we did it. This is old school Twitch right here for a moment. Who do you think has the advantage in this one? So we have some early votes for Josh. And here we go. We're going to start attacking. Double crits here coming in from Django out the back arc. So he did take 1. All right, false transponder codes end up triggering there. Now we're at initiative 5. There we go. Q9 at Grievous. Looks to be range 2. Here we go. Hit, focus, focus. All right, we're going to Lando reroll 2 blanks there. Go ahead and spend no damage there on Grievous. Now we're at initiative 4. General Grievous. Hit crit coming in from Grievous. And we are into the hole here of Q9. Both shields are down. And here we go. Django has a target lock. And 2 hits and a crit. 1 evade after the notorious 1 takes 3. Sir, I'm casting. I'm not Steph. You can ask one of these gentlemen right here. Can you make me a sign?
Make you a sign?
Make me a sign.
Cool.
Yeah, so this right here, this is rotating.
Oh yeah, no, I figured. I just like seeing the setup. Oh nice, you have a turn counter too. I like that.
All right, so we did have Django lose all. Looks like a crit was taken there. I'm not sure which one it was. And because just a bit outside from the center there. All right, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check damage here. All right, cool. Just double checking. So it looks like Q9 did take a crit, took a loose stabilizer. That's a biggie. Loose stabilizer there on Q9. Did take a crit. That's -1 there. Let's go ahead and head to our Oh, wrong one. Hello, everybody. Head to our player cam so we can get our score. With the objectives, we're at 2-2. On both sides, going into round 3 after this one. And why is that doing that? I'm not sure. We'll have to. Shout out to the gaffer. He's doing God's work right there. All right. Come back here. I'm gonna have to fix that on the other side because the name was not showing up. And it looks like we're getting our player roll now. All right, looks like I fixed that on my side. Let's keep it going. Looks like initiative 4s are good. All right, we got a little barrel roll action. And here's a vulture, 2 straight. Double calculate with independent calculations. And here comes Bosk. System phase, shot out. Looks like this may have been a contraband turn with a stop. Lambolo. Oh no, this is Lebo. Sorry, wrong L. Libo 24, 3 years. Good morning. Thanks for the sub. You should get a icon upgrade there in the chat. Hard turn towards the center. A lot of action in the bottom of the screen here. Quick note: the 2 forward or the 2 barrel roll you saw Cad Bane do was off of a decloak. Just a note. And we're gonna go ahead and focus there on Grievous. Cad Bane, 5 straight. So all guns gonna probably end up getting into Q9 if you can get shots on it. So we're gonna get a barrel roll to the left. Okay. And big 5K here from the Razor Crest. Probably some contraband action coming as well. And with Q9's ability, let's go ahead and take a look there. Q9 pilot. After you fully execute an advanced maneuver, you may perform a calculate or barrel action even while stressed. If you do, gain a strain token. So we'll see that strain token get put out there as well. And Y2 calculates, well, that's because of that IG-88D. After you perform a calculate action, gain 1 calculate. It's a little bonus, And we have the Talon roll. Just gonna go ahead and come around to see what distance we want. Trying to see, can I get shots on Bosk? And looks like back was the move. Bosk getting locked. False transponder codes triggering a jam there. And again, that was from the Contraband Cybernetics off of Django. All right, so it looks like it actually triggered. It triggered last time, so a little miss trigger there. Forgot to flip a charge. So Boss still has the focus. Discord missile gonna get launched here. So it's going to be a crit at the end of the turn. The boss still has shields, though. Okay, this is Han Solo. One shield on Cad Bane from Han Solo. Here comes Django into Bosk. Long range. Spinning the target lock. And has the force. Hit. It's a question about hit, crit, crit, one evade. Takes two shields there. I think I just heard blinded pilot. Look, heard there's a notorious trigger there. Just want to check something. I think I accidentally added one. No. I believe I heard them say that it was a blinded pilot crit there. I'll have to double check. Here we go. So Q9 with 3 hits. 2 cards on DFS 81. Going into Django at range 3. He must not have been blinded because that wouldn't make any sense. Fully modified there, hit crit. Takes 4 damage there off of his ability. Django down to 2. Grievous in the Bosk. Three hits. No. Down to 5 on Bosk. Here comes Cad Bane into Bosk. Hit crit. Two more. Whole breach. Everything's crits coming in. And double crits. All right, then the Buzz Droids deliver the final damage there to Bosk. Big swing there. And now we have the emergency deployment here for the Nash to Pup. Bosk did not live. Went down because of the Buzz Droids. Okay, Cad Bane triggers there after a ship is destroyed. Gonna take a lock on Q9. J Ford, JW Ford, I don't think I've ever seen a Nash top up before. I've seen it a time or two. And our score with him going down should be 9-2. That is what we have here. All right, now this Bosk is going to end up scooping up the buzz droid because it went through the front. All right, objectives happen now. Looks like Brendon's getting one. Josh getting one. That one's just out. That's going to be 2 for Josh, 1 for Brendon. And yes, the National Pup does automatically come out with a damage.
Immaterial. Well, a medium or a large ship counts. Yeah, the number of ships counts for assault satellite. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yes, no. More ships absolutely counts.
It's just a damage card. Is it a shield down or is it a card on emergency deployment? It's very, very rare that we see that. Not 100% sure.
1 or 2 points come up in chance of counter like ever. Yeah, right? This everybody's playing the same.
Now, a couple people think it's just a shield. Now, there was a couple of questions I saw out there, people asking how many players playing today. We got 33 players playing today. Now, the way this is set up here is that we have 3 days of Swiss, okay? 3 different days of Swiss. So you have about 33 today. Is going to probably be in the 40s or 50s tomorrow, and I think we're getting close to that 64 on Saturday. All in all, it'll be about 120 players competing here at Gen Con. It is strange that it is divided over 3 days, but you know, here being on a Thursday, not surprised to see it low. We have a lot of players here trying to take advantage of those low numbers, trying to see if you can snipe a spot for that world qualifier, trying to get into that cut. As for format, looks like we're getting a bomb drop. As for format, we have a graduated cut today. 5 total rounds, 4 wins gets you into day 2. Chase Baffle saying, "You're going to make my day so much easier." You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, let's get back to it. The chaff cloud being tossed out there by Django Fett. I heard all the cool kids were doing it. All right, 3 straight there. Nobby, there's 5 total rounds. You got to win 4 to get into day 2 because of the 3-day split. Did not quite have enough people for a 6 rounds. It was originally going to end up being 6 rounds, but that got changed. The format got completely changed. Originally, it was something that didn't quite work. With like taking 10 people a day and like a playoff for this weird last. It was very strange. Created a lot of possibilities for intentional draws and all this stuff. So after discussion and some recommendations from people, it got changed. So we're all good. So 5 rounds today. 5 rounds today, and the next day, and the next day. All right, they're just asking a judge to complete the maneuver here for the bump. Got some shaky hands going on. First game of the day on stream can be kind of tough. I 100% understand. While we're hanging out here, any of our patrons, you can see that the objective tokens have been completed and produced. We actually have them being used here on the board. Super awesome. I also have our player tokens. Yellow on one side, blue side on the other. So those are being shipped out. Be on the lookout for your shipping email. Correct. Yeah, we'll end up with 5 to 6 people in the cut from this day. One straight there should make it. I think Josh thinks it's going to end up bumping. I think we're good. So by the way, have I told you about this awesome game coming out called Aerodome? It's pretty sweet. No, Wade. By the way, Wade Pache, creator of the game, is hanging out here by the stream. If you're going to be at Gen Con, I think he's doing trial stuff, right? So track him down. He'll be wearing an Aerodome shirt. All right, going to see if that hard 2 ends up fitting around. I don't think that National Pup is going anywhere. And that one does not fit. Water. Water. All right, so ends up bumping, the hard 2 ends up bumping into the Vulture there, takes a hard 2. All right, we got to focus out there for the Nash top pump. So Somebody asking, did I play Coup yet? Nope, nope, Coup. Not yet. I do love that game, though. All right, trying to pick up where we left off here. There we go. We're at I-6. Big zoomies here coming in from Han Solo. Now, Han Solo did get bumped backwards a little bit. Not going to end up really mattering for that range. Would have been still in range of that bomb either way. Does he want to boost? He doesn't have the straight boost. I don't think that asteroid in the way. Could boost to the right, but then won't have a shot most likely. Somebody said it's a seismic though. Oh, you're right. Is it? That came from Cad Bane. It is a seismic charge. You're right. It's mostly for fear then. I don't think, are there any, is there an obstacle right behind the Falcon? Looks like we're shooting at Grievous from downtown. All right, 3 hits. So Django uses his ability there on the Nashtop Pup and just clears it off the board, taking 3 damage. Oh, so some confusion there on how the buzz droid works. Looks like it's still on the board. All right, here goes Han, range 3 in the Grievous. 2 hits, spends for 3. Solus 1 reroll. And 2 takes 1 shield there on Grievous. There goes Q9 going at Django, range 2. Django only has 2 hull left. Single hit. 2 hits, double blanks. Django goes down. That is an 8-point swing. Josh ahead at 10-12. We'll see how Brendon can recover from that. Ion cannon into Q9. And complete whiff. Grievous range 0. Hit crit and it goes down. 1 point there. Be 11-12. This is all initiative 4. Last shot here for the National Pup. All right, DFS does go down with that final shot from Bosk in the National Pup. 11-14. They're going to go ahead and measure. All right, so with the objective scoring, we have Josh at 17. Josh at 17, Brendon at 11. Three-point swing there. Going to 11. And let me go ahead and answer a couple questions. So on Tuesday, there was a post in the Gen Con forum, people asking about templates, what templates are legal, and then there was a post basically saying that, hey, you got to bring your cardboard or your official acrylics. But there was a third statement saying it's at the TO's discretion. There was some just confusion there off of a question that was asked by another player. Third-party acrylics, 100% allowed. You're fine. You don't even have to have your cardboard with you or anything like that. You are fine. No, if you're coming in. Sorry for the confusion there. That was that was a story of someone not directly. How do I want to say it? You know, sometimes if you ever work in a company and sometimes upper management isn't always aware of everything that happens, you know, down in the trenches, it was one of those. All right, so one of those situations. Yeah, but it's fine. We're fine. How are you? What about templates with no? I mean, of course you have to have a center line. Yeah, it was a whoops moment, definitely. All right, we are in round 5. And here comes Grievous to bank. Brendon needs to cover some of those objectives. .24 minutes and change left on the clock. Again, using those new tournament rules, we have no displayed clock here this round. We'll boost in. Grievous trying to get close to that center objective. Brendon definitely losing Django and not scoring any objectives. CAD, one hard. That sets up a nice seismic charge drop for next turn onto Han. The fact that Han Solo is unscathed is massive for Josh. The loose stabilizer, that he would have taken damage for that, most likely already. Contraband gonna end up getting used here. And Q9 ability gonna allow him to get a barrel roll and get into the flank of Grievous. This is a great move.
Oh yeah, that's great. When you overlap both an enemy and a friendly ship, you're overlapping.
Okay. Yeah, that one was awesome. I was fairly certain, like I was pretty sure on that one that they did get it, but I wanted to make sure there wasn't some stipulation in the
And the turn out.
on that trigger.
And locking. And we got a range 3 shot.
What ship? Any ship?
One hit.
It's all the same, right?
Spend the force for 2. No damage there. Beautiful overhead Gen Con lights.
So it does have to be the
If the ship is at range 0, it's not in the bullseye because.
No, it is.
Okay, it's still in the bullseye.
I mean,
You feel the pace of the game picking up here.
it's possible that the bullseye misses.
Sure, but I guess.
But if you're overlapping it almost all the time, it's going to be
Yeah, I guess if it's a range.
Grievous taking a shot down from downtown. 2 crits into Han. 2 shields down.
Hey, D. Range 0 shot. I'm defending the class. You give the extra guy from his ability. I know he's shooting the offense. But if he's defending range 0, that's his ship ability of adding it.
How did Han had 4 shields? He hadn't taken damage yet. He still's got 2 hanging out up there.
Is this happening right now?
Yeah. It's not a big deal because we're just practicing. So,
Oh, you're just practicing?
yeah. So it's
Yeah, I mean, off the top of my head.
I know,
Yeah,
like again,
it's
I know you can't add an offensive dice on a range 0 shot, but as far as defending, I don't know if there's any stipulation about like you could not.
All right. Let's see. There's somebody in the chats. Quack shot had said. Let's see. I gotta take a look. Roll up.
Where you posted up?
Right up at the end.
Check out. Yeah, the snap ship thing. For me, I'll be honest. I like X-Wing because of the IP. All right, I like Star Wars, and the snap ship. It's an interesting concept. Definitely an interesting concept. I'll take a look at it at some point. But here, 18 minutes left to go. Josh did score 2. Oh, I just said the time. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
An amount of time. An amount of time. An amount of time running right now. So score of 19-12. Yellow Jacket Pimps. I don't think this game's going to time. No, I don't think so either. We basically got one more turn. Josh, win condition at this point is to go ahead and just make sure he's get one more objective with Han, which is not impossible. All you got to do is bust a hard 2 and lock it down. There's no way Brendon can lock up points or enough damage to take out Han. A win condition, don't fly off the board. You are correct. Did you end up finding it? It was in the, okay, good. Did the exhibit hall just open? It's been open for a little bit. I did hear that giant scream out there. Definitely heard it. No. 5K. Focus into boost here with Contraband Cybernetics on Cad Bane. Templates all over the place. Hard one. Grievous trying to get some shots, probably on the Q9. There you go. There's a boost going towards Q9. And big move here, ends up bumping the corner there on Cad Bane. So we have some range 0 shot. Calculate. And the big move there for the 2-bank. He's going to go ahead and lock the rock for fun right there. That move for the Falcon does end up guaranteeing the victory. One shield there. Notorious there. Cad Bane does take one. Cad Bane into Q9. Takes one. Down to 5 hull. Grievous out. Buzz Droid deals a damage. 1 point on each side, and that is the game. Congratulations to Josh Kueffer for getting the win there. 20-13 here in our first round at Gen Con.
Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle,
Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.